that Pan Paper can now harvest mature plantation forests of pinus trees, cypress, and eucalyptus, which are used in pulping to make paper. So, as we speak, in my tenure in government, which started in 2022, Pan Paper is going to start pulping and creating paper. So, I was in opposition. What was I supposed to do? 2013 to 2022. And you know very well, during that time, President Uhuru, President USA Kenya, for the 10 years I was in the Senate, I saw him in Western about 2-3 times. I'm sure you come from Western, you know. How many times have you seen us bring the president for development programs in Western? And he makes pronouncements. He came to Mumias. Kawel's and bonus. No, just I Mumias. I pass there every other day. Mumias is milling. I pass over Mumias nuclears. They have planted cane. It looks very green and beautiful. Valimi, they are continuing to plant cane. Whether it's satisfactory or not is a quantifiable issue. But something is going on. Valimi Vanzoya, we have encouraged them. I have told you I'm an example. I have planted cane. We are planting coffee. This year, I am trying to plant coffee, 60 acres. And I'm encouraging every farmer. You are going to get good money because coffee worldwide is now more profitable than even any other crop.
Right. When I speak now that of serikali endebe yakabaga kutohiguruhara na oboye president yakaza Western Kenya hari kanyinge. So where are we na 30% yetu? Kobe ku percent yake sahi.
Did you no speak abantu bakaliba baba president ki trips ni cha meka Western wefwe.
Yeah.
Se chirine ende evaluate projects chimbo fanga chimbeke ekindi tawe. Ukana kecha kubukana amekecha kumupira amekecha ukenda sana mbale basi chimilioni anochirano anochimilioni chibili anochimilioni chitaru basi chichi project chisiro chimpofu kabisa tawe bantu balapa bola barabara
president kecha holonje chibarabara, you know it. E barabara na falonjile yal Turbo Sekendu is over 1.4 billion. A highway near Kalonje Rironi, which is going all the way to Malaba, is billions of shillings. That he launched in Rironi doesn't mean it doesn't affect us. A hospital ya Kakamega, 6 billion, the referral hospital, Emilio, kazi, kuwela contractor kahuleta down. A hospital ya Sicheini wa makumenishona is 8 billion, it is not 5 million. It is going to be done. Chisoko, Esoko ya Chwele, it is 350 million, it is ongoing. Soko kubwa mutaoni, 750 million, it is ongoing. Chisoko Chili, Nocha, Kakamega, Nocha Vihiga, Nocha Busia, they are all ongoing. President Kechanga, Mukesi Yanku programs, Nocha Budalangi Rice Scheme, there is a funding of close to 3 billion to expand that scheme so that it can be as big or comparable to Mwea and Ahero. It may not be enough, but something is going on that is visible, which we can talk about. Stadium Mwea Kakamega, Buhungube Yakwam, the government has taken over, it is doing it to finish it so that when we go to AFCON, it can be used. Stadium Mwea Kandui, Nehohola Madaraka Day. Contractor Babechamo, they didn't finish it. We have started with the president, we have handed it over to the Ministry of Sports. They're coming to finish it up so that it can be put to good use. So that statement is not true. Yes.
Safi urumdo sana murikiresi wirede mlembe FM kabalia Voka FM nende Sule FM bulano kwenya kubera kwinjiranga mu lilomo lya siasa tebulia ne siasa tebulia tenese no mwami speaker Wetangula naba no konya kabena no wa asilimia 30
yes, I'll come to that. Yes.
Ya msalia nende nombe wenende msalia Mudavadi mwalakwa kulona kanenda mkwaka kebulia ne bandu barebanga amakwa ko bulala kwebulia chinisha langu Luhya unity kwa kabana ku rawli muluno myake mingi zaidi mwami bandu bajeroba kurebanga minyaka no nomba shida na abandu abaluya nomba abemirisibe buluya yuwe no le momwana
Oma speaker
Pasa kakwanjile 30% niyo na muhana wa sayina.
No, henkila ku 30% nende siasa yebuluya ata khwabele nende luyoka Bungoma kiwanja ndeke. Bo benya bomba kho smart city. Luyoka lwabele obukhwekhwesani bemisye bayira mukoti. Alafu aba kiwanja ndeke bayile matulo ya strip. Ngoro niyo wikhala nenda ngoro kabonangana kacha bindu bifwana biriena. Smart city abundu hao namwe
Kisondio wa Bungoma. First of all, kiwanja ndege is the property of national government. It is not the property of the county. It is not the property of any individual. Correct? Matulo is the property of the national government. Is the property of Kenya Airports Authority. Leaders ba Bungoma, all MPs, Vehalan and the president, it says in India, Kava Volali, I have a plan for the following. Namo Mbahile airstrip, we are developing it to be an airport. Even yesterday, the chairman of Airports Authority, Caleb Kositany, was in Matulo, and he called me and told me they are expanding the runway. In 2 months, it will be ready by 600 meters. 500 meters on the Webuye town side and 110 meters on the Nzoia side. We already have a signed agreement with an airline to do commercial flights at Matulo. Governor was tasked and he's told me he's doing it to acquire extra land, and Kositanya has told me in 3 months they'll have finished building a small terminal building, Geli Kakamega. Will use Webuye airstrip. So Webuye is Bungoma.
Yeah.
The airport at Bungoma town, which already had been grabbed by people mpaka imebaki kitu kidogo. It's only 30 acres. The national government said we are going to decommission this airport. And it was decommissioned from an airport to public land owned by the national government. And the national government said we'll put up a smart city and other facilities to grow Bungoma. And I've said, and I say it again, I wish Bungoma and Kakamega to become cities in our lifetime as our major towns. Those are some of the highways you take towards smart city. I understand people are complaining, people are making noise, people are saying that land belongs to the national government. You can decide what to do with it. Maybe what they have not done is do public participation. I've asked the governor, call the leadership and talk to them. Except from where I sit as the Speaker of the National Assembly, I don't want to be embroiled in parochial local politics. I don't want.
Okay.
Because there are some young politicians who are throwing my name all over. I want to tell you, in my whole life, I have never ever benefited from public land, even 1 inch. Every property I have bought. I cannot go and interfere with public land in Bungoma, my home. I don't know, we know Jahawavinale, or Vinamuita.
Sawa mwami, nano kuhile mu siasa yebuduya
30%.
30%. The agreement we signed as Kenya Kwanza, ANC, Ford Kenya, and the UDA, is in public domain. What did we say? Don't read it selectively. Holomakuli, ANC and Ford Kenya take control of the Mlembe vote in Western Kenya, in our 5 counties, and must do the following: deliver 70% of the vote. After delivering 70% of the vote, then you'll be entitled to 30% of appointments. You'll be entitled to roads, these kilometers, and those things that are there. What did we deliver? Busia, 10%. Vihiga, 40%, or slightly below. Kakamega, about 20%. Trans Nzoia, about 48%. Only Bungoma delivered 71% of the vote. So where is the contractual probity here? I just hear people say 30%, 30%. It was a conditional agreement. But what has the president done? Even with that, he still honored the agreement. Musalia is PCS. He honored the agreement. Papa Roma is speaker. He honored the agreement. We have minister. He honored the agreement. We have 7 PSs. He honored the agreement. We have several ambassadors. We can count them. He honored the agreement. The roads are going on. He honored the agreement. We agreed. We revive Nzoia. We revive Mumias. It is on course. He honored the agreement. The development that's going on anywhere else in the country will go on in Western. I have already counted for you. Did we deliver 70% as a Mulembe vote? We didn't. But he honored the bargain. Only Bungoma delivered 71%. The rest didn't. So don't read that agreement selectively. Read it in totality and appreciate it. Go on.
So kwa hivyo mwami, iminangambo in terms of representation, hudula timbakati ya Bulia, muserikali ya Bulano, hudona kanina, huli sawa, nomba, hulikonda akandi Kenya hana kabeka tusibua kama abaluya, muserikali ya Bulano.
Everybody is an Oliver Twist. Thank you, but give me some more. Everywhere. Even when they have a lot, they still say, thank you, but give me some more. But no lola muserikali, holine the PCS, holine the speaker, holine the parliament, holine the majority whip in the Senate, holine the minister of Paranya as a community, holine the minister of Nahumicha as a community, holine the PSC, 7 of them, holine the ambassadors, many of them. Even so, Namwamba has been deployed from here to Kampala. Susan Nahumicha is ambassador at UNEP. We have Ken Nganga in Dubai. We have many ambassadors that we can count. We have many middle-level senior civil servants that we can count. We have Gilbert Masengeli. He is the deputy IG. We have never had a deputy IG as a community since independence. We have the commander of the Air Force, General. Before, we have the deputy army commander, the deputy Kihariri, he's Omenda from Vihiga. We've not had that. We have the chairman of Central Bank of Kenya, the son of Professor Richard Musangi, called Mukite. He's from Western. We have the Commissioner General of KRA, Humphrey Watanga. We have never had that since independence. He's there in charge of KRA. We have many. We have Wabuyabo, is the head of the nuclear something in the Ministry of Health. We can count on and on and on.
Oboreni give and take umami.
Yes.
Give and take ilinde maana shirosho oborembo only Bungoma delivered. In terms of ya,
but the people I've counted are not from Bungoma.
In terms of no,
yes.
In terms of ya Luhya unity.
Yes.
Hulona kanina mwami kama speaker. Shida ni Luhya unity. Abimi receive Luhya. That's why I undi shimonya lokore ratikura lala mbonbo ranga abaluya huenjei. No lenga unde bali abasendro bola huengei ni balengei. Aundi bulia nawo bwana nushida nawe nyalokani nyolakana.
So to begin with, as a leader who comes from Bungoma, I have never and I will never say that because Bungoma is the one that delivered 71%, it should have whatever is available. I cannot and I will never say that because I believe that our community is one and our community is part of Kenya, right? That's number one. Number two, it is also not true that Luyas cannot unite. In 2002, we all voted behind Wamala Kijana when we came in with NAC. And this can happen again. We have no elections now. Judge us when elections come. And Kenya being a democracy, people vote the way they want. But we urge them, give community, no large community chindi, vandu va Mount Kenya, ne vapila Mheshimiwa Ruto, vechalala vose vamupila. Vale vefwe vanyolo, vemanga nende Raila, solidly. Vakamba, valinende Kalonzo, solidly. Let's also make a difference by standing together so that muvenende nafasi yehuvanende a stronger bargaining power. Lakini siasa ni siasa. Ulimundu alneka kewe, but we continue talking to them. I'm doing my effort. Vabunge valio sahi, at least 90% vali united under Western Caucus. I sit with them, I talk to them and encourage them. And nemwenya, Mount Kenya muteke seriously, nemwenya, Nyanza muteke seriously, nemwenya, Rift Valley muteke seriously, mwesi muima alala, nyemube attractive to work with others. You can take a horse to the river, drinking, it's business.
Mwami, kobe ha, give me somewhere ho. Now, of course, Vihiga County, no, is a bigger county as a whole. Kobe honi the modern Luanda market, 365
you have
million
Luanda market, you have affordable housing in Mbale, you have, the president has taken over the hospital in Mbale, is doing it.
Luanda market is supposed to be completing, lakini imesimama, it's hardly at first floor. So how will we now get something probably kutumia viongozi wetu kama Moses Wetangula?
Nobody told me Luanda market had stalled because I talked to the area MP, Dick Maungu. I'll speak with him and I'll bring it to the attention of the PS who is responsible for these markets and affordable housing, because last time I went to, they're working. In Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga finished, they're working. In Kwale, Achane finished, they're working. In Embu, Cecil Mbarire finished, they're working. Somehow it appears where the women governors are, things have worked a lot better than the male governors. Busia, it is struggling. Bungoma, it is struggling. Kakamega, it is struggling. But I'm sure and I'm aware that the national government disbursed its share of 250. The county government is to add 250. And the agreement was, if you look at Kirinyaga, when you finish phase 1, the national government is ready to team up with you to do phase 2. So this is a question you should put to our governors when they come to you.
Kwa hivyo kaunti ya Vihiga, kaunti ya Busia na kaunti za Kakamega, zitahisi joto na weta round hii.
Pardon?
Kaunti ya Vihiga, Kakamega na kaunti ya Bungoma.
Yes.
Watahisi joto la weta round hii wakati tunafaa kudeliver 70%.
Well, I am a very positive person and I'm sure that going to 2027, our community will stand together. The signs of the times you can see. In the Bible, Jesus, when he was asked, are you the Jesus we are waiting for? Alisema nini? Vipofu wanaona, walemavu wanatembea, wagonjwa wanapona, wenye njaa wanakula, wenye kiu wanakunywa, wewe jijibu mwenyewe. I have no doubt. Mbo 2027, etimu niya kulinayo, Mheshimiwa Paranya, wabunge waka Kakamega, myself, Musalia, and all our MPs of goodwill, and those who are not presenting some positive goodwill are not more than 4 or 5. We will be together.
And if that is the case, Bwana Speaker, what is the future of Ford Kenya beyond Bungoma County?
It is not fair to limit Fort Kenya to Bungoma County. The last by-election, we won a seat in Fafi, in Garissa. We have MCS in Lamu. We have MCS in Tana River. We have MCS in Wajir. We have MCS in Turkana. We have MCS, no, don't limit us to the village. We have MCS in Masabit. We have MCS in Kakamega. We have MCS in Trans Nzoia. We have MCS in Bungoma and MPs. The party is not a Bungoma party. the fact that the leader comes from Bungoma doesn't make it a Bungoma party. Our national chairman is a Pokomo from Tana River. Our national treasurer is a Somali from Wajir. Our organizing secretary is from Busia. Our deputy party leader, one of our deputy party leaders, is Mama Millicent from Kisumu. So I resist the temptation to be localized to Bungoma. We are not